Make sure to have proactive game plans because Fnatic is a team that is really bad in the early game. So you guys have to abuse them.
Das ist auch so schon over, das mega gut wäre. Ja.
Overall, not having played against Fnatic is not being considered as a disadvantage because I feel like they don't know as many things that other teams know that we also have scrimmed against. So I think the info that we got from them is actually more valuable for us because we have a more wide champion pool, I would say. Our biggest challenge against Fnatic is most likely game plan execution because we are kind of known for having proactive comms, and if we just pull the trigger, if we play with confidence and we always remind each other what we have to do, then we get the game rolling because we kind of have the problem that as an example, against teams like ADAC, we kind of struggled because that series was quite important. So, yeah, for such an important series like this, execution might be a problem because people sometimes shake in terms of communication and stage performance. Also, there's this common meme that we don't perform as good on offline as on online. So, yeah, I hope that our performance won't be influenced by that. It's not about how hard you outplayed them, like, you know, like how good you are individually. Like everything that matters today is how good you are playing as a team. And if you're playing as a team, please play with confidence because against ADAC, you know how it went. If you play with confidence, don't play cocky. Play smart, okay? 1, 2, 3,
They're looking to end the game right here, right now.
And they should be able to. That was 3 members just instantly removed. No, it's got to be 4.
He gets flashed down, taken out. Shikari can do nothing but watch as his base crumbles. SK onto the Nexus will take game 1 in this best of 3.
Just you need to. There's 3 things before you go to it.
Where is it?
Before you go to it, number 1, be more attentive into mid game. Okay, like their only way to win this game is if they engage on us. All right.
Remember the one time where Sven was from bot, you were top, we had 3 on mid. I think if you're with us, we get instant mid tower and then we can just rotate. You know?
Yeah, I mean, if you can mention
I mean, first game I don't know, like early game didn't go too well for them, and they had like the Olaf pick in the jungle, and they failed to get advantages on top side, which basically allowed us to get advantages on all 3 lanes. So we basically managed to close out the game without making any big errors.
Melted out underneath his towers as Targamas is so low. Magic Felix gets rooted up and chunked down, forced to use the Zonyas to stay alive. Targamas is there, Magic Felix falls, and with this, SK will go to the finals of the European Masters. Fnatic Rising have been crushed.
What a game.
The second game they improved a bit, they got like a stronger bot lane that they could play around, which they didn't have in the first game. So that basically allowed them using bot lane pressure to like help jungle get more advantages. So that's why like second game was a bit harder.
Because they had Braum and they could just tank like a lot of poke with shield, you know, and Braum was tanky as well.
Ocean Blake too.
Yeah, and Ocean, like in the first game our poke was like insane, you know, but in the second I didn't feel like our poke was like that insane because they like got heal up and like they had a lot of shields. So it would probably been better to just 1v1 maybe, I don't know.
Hanani, what are you doing? You're double check. 3, 2, 1, fire!
What's your name?
And then SK will go out, and then 5 will go to the furthest point.
What are you doing? I don't understand anything.
Whoever's won, you would shake hands with either competitors, and then the team that wins will then come and walk down stage here in your positions, 1 to 5 again, pause, and then you'll go forward and do the tricking together. Line up along the bottom. Fab, thank you. And there'll be a competitor as well. Lots of stills Thank you so much.
So what really set our expectation, and something you can find in emails going back and forth between Deutsche Telekom and SK Gaming, is that we were looking closely at EU Masters back in 2018, especially the spring version of it. We loved the broadcast, the whole product, and our goal was to be a team that could compete in EU Masters end of summer 2019.
Welcome to the Haymarket Theatre here in Leicester at the United Kingdom. We have gathered around here at the battleground for the European Masters 2019 Spring Final. Sacre finally goes down. Misfit look to try and tidy up. It's all onto Jedax. It's all on Frederick, who flushes it forward. Jedax jumps away, goes Gordon underneath his turret, and Leader is looking for the damage. Neon takes him down, and Misfit are just destroying SK where they stand. But the True Shot Barrage almost kills Obsessed. The turret goes down, the Nexus is exposed, and Misfit will take the game.
They got actually hard fucked and they got like the first interrupt, so
And we'll also deny attack damage for them.
Yeah. Most likely we will get very blue side because they have side selection, you know?
Freddy gets in, they do get the damage down. The knock-up Leader takes down Kenui, and it looks like Misfits with this. Throughout the Featherstorm, a hook lands onto 1, but it's not enough. The Nexus has been laid bare, and Misfits go 2-0 in the series.
An incredibly close game between these two squads, but it came down to one crucial team fight.
They created themselves a win condition because they carry no kills. So if you don't get the 3 kills, we just play our game, then this is the win.
Leader gets a double kill, connects the flawless duet onto Sacre. In comes Heaver and then chasing for more. A triple kill, picked up the Leader, and he's hungry for blood. He's hungry for more. Goes in onto 1, can't quite get the kill, gets it down, and Leader comes up huge. Misfits with the ace.
You have got to be kidding me. Leader is not human. He turns it around in the 2v5. Misfits come up clutch, and this game, this series is over.
It is so done for SK, and Misfits collapsing onto the turret, smashing down the base. SK turn their attention to the Nexus, and it is all over for Misfits. They take the series. Oh my god, Leader, that was insane at the end of that game.
Absolutely unreal. Turning it on his head, but honestly, every single member of Misfits showed up to play today. One of the most dominant series I have seen. You know, this team all across the board looked so good.
It's been a long couple of weeks for the team, and they played incredibly good games. We are far beyond what we thought we could do. So we're on track. Success is not something that you can easily program, steer in one direction and it works. A lot of things have to happen at the same time, and they have to work together to be successful. And, I believe that SK Gaming has proven towards the League of Legends community that we are to be considered in this market for this community, and that we can field teams that can win championships. That's important for us.
And in the very beginning of the split, I don't know if you guys remember, but when I first started talking to you guys, the first meeting I said was, this isn't the roster that we built to win EU Masters, you know? We were never thinking about winning EU Masters. We always set a goal for ourselves was do well, improve ourselves, get to EU Masters and do our best there. Top 8 maybe. Do well in top 4. Like, we get to land. But now we actually made it to finals. Like every time we set a goal, we broke that goal. People have improved a lot over the last 3 months, you know. Kanani, I really think that you did so much work with these guys and you improved them super much. So you're the first person I want to thank.
Kanani is actually MVP, by the way.
You really improved the team a lot. You've created smarter players. Like you made Kidui start using his brain. I think that's absolutely insane. and I think that there was no one else that could do it except you. Honestly, you know what I mean. I wanna thank you for stop being a baby like a lot of the times. We had this talk at the end of last year, and we've had it many times. But when you really want to do something, you become so fucking good at it. Like you couldn't play Thresh at the beginning of the split, and then people ban it against you. Like that's just insane. So when you really want to work hard, you know you can do it, and thanks for that. My first impression of you was an insecure mid laner. You know, you always seem like the weak link on weaker teams. But Frenic vouched for you, and I saw that all you needed was an environment of people that support you and trust you. We all trust you. And thank you for being a solid rock for us this entire split. I know not many people talk about you, but you, in my opinion, are our MVP, honestly, Gen X. Despite whatever happened today, really doesn't matter. You are still, in my heart, the MVP of this team. Okay? Without you, we wouldn't have won so many games in play-ins, in Prem Tour, or anything. I think everybody can agree on that. When I talk also about improvement, you are like a huge improvement. A lot of people ask me, why do you keep Kidui? I said because he's a fucking monster when he wants to be, and you still have a long way to go. Like in your first year or first like 365 days of actually taking the competitive seriously, you make it to the final of EU Masters. You can be really proud of yourself in that. So thank you for, despite being a bit of a child, you're still always looking for ways to fix things, ways to improve. It's really important. You're like the best D1 jungler I ever saw in my life. It's actually insane. You're super mature, professional. You have stopped tilting as much as before, and it's showing that you can become a great leader for this team. And you also are a consistent rock for us. So thank you for being that. I mean, you're a fucking monster, man. You're absolutely insane. Your dedication to the game, to matchup knowledge, to everything is so crazy. You know, you really did deserve the EU Masters MVP, and I think we should all be proud of being on a team with someone who, without a doubt, earned that position. You know, like all of you have such a bright future ahead of you. It doesn't even make sense to be sad about today, because we got to a level that we didn't even think was possible for us. You know what I mean? And then next split, who knows what can happen? No one should regret anything. I love you guys, and thank you for an insane spring split. You know, we start off the very first split of a franchised LEC. The main team goes to playoffs. Academy team goes to finals of fucking EU Masters. The org is behind you, is super proud of you. So let's SK on 3, okay? Next split will be better.
Yes.
As if it could get better than finals of EU Masters. Next year we win it then. We just have to win. Okay, SK on 3. 1, 2, 3. SK!